Look at this guy, A3 Blackshot. On the day of this game, his average damage per game for this season was 996. Today, it's 989.
I can't see anything.
That is more than anyone that I have ever bothered to look up before.
Hey.
Pods?
Oh, maybe there.
Now notice something that's about to happen in the upper left-hand corner. I'm keeping track of all of the kills that any player makes in this game.
When you do complex, I go to summit.
Okay, now let's look at the relative strength of the players in the game. You have A3 Blackshot at the top with 996 damage per game this season, and Foreign the Dawn with only 48 damage per game this season. That's because Foreign the Dawn bought the game back in 2020, December, and he's only played 19 games at the time of this game, so he's really just getting started. You see me going after him right now. Meanwhile, his teammates are being shot down by Daffy and Bond. Daffy A3 knocks down John Wick 1315, and Bond 44 knocks down Autopilot VR.
16 yellow. Down the construction.
Leave me, I'm looking for him. Why was he alone? Now let's take a look at the matchups. You'll notice that the very best players are all on the same squad. I suppose that probably happened because they were all squatted up together when they came into the match. It's difficult, I'm sure, for Big Box to find enough players with, in this case, they had an average damage per game of 667. It's difficult to find players that are going to be as good as that to fill up a game. So they kind of stuck them in here. I'll come back to discuss more of the matchups in just a moment.
Who likes a Magnum? I've got a gold one.
I have a gold one too.
Oh, wow.
I have a gold Magnum and a gold 1911.
Ooh.
And an AWP.
A gold one?
No.
Oh. Well.
Can't get everything.
Oh,
I don't know. Should we? Yeah, here they are, right here.
Madison is now shrinking.
Teammate down.
Oh, shit.
So A3 came after me with an Excalibur, and Daffy shot me down. And I'm about to get rezzed here in a minute, Elboss and I, and then I will immediately get shot down, and then we're off on a wild goose chase. So let's get back to these matchups for a minute. If you look down at the bottom, you'll see the least skilled players in the game based on how much damage they do per game. Izzy and Gil, they are on a squad together and they have no third. And if I was them, I think I would be kind of annoyed with the matching process. I would think, why am I being put in with all these other high-level guys? And all I can think of is maybe it has to do with not making players wait any longer than is possible to get into a game. Before Facebook bought the game, we would be in the pre-game for a really long time. People would make big signs out of builds because it would just take so long. They'd like spell out whole words and sentences and things. It was pretty bad. Now you get into a game. Sometimes it seems like forever, but it is nothing like it used to be. So I'm thinking that they're prioritizing getting people into games.
Let's go.
And if you look at the matchups in the middle, B, C, D, and E, they're all in this just above 300 range. Well, as it turns out, the average damage per game that the players make is about 335. And you might think, well, why didn't they take some high-level player, like on my squad, Peanut Dust was just a random that was put in with Elbows and I. Elbows and I are on a squad. Peanut Dust was put in with us. Why? He could have been put in with those lower level players to bring
Got
up
all my gold shit.
their score or their skill level of their squad.
Uh-oh.
But what they seem to have done is they've tried to create squads that were nearly the average of the average damage per game that people make. So 335 is the average damage per game of all the players that are in this match. And the squads pretty much line up with that, except for this one outlier at the top who probably all came in, all squatted up together. And then this bottom squad that, there's not much you could do about them other than make them wait for a long time to get into a match.
Right behind you,
There's a
Elba.
guy. Yep, and one right here
Yeah, don't
in this tall building.
run into him, Elboss.
Now, I have heard some people say that they figure out your skill based upon the number of kills you have made divided by the number of times that you have died. But I don't know where they're getting that from. It might be true. Who knows? I don't see anywhere in the stats that we can see how many times we've died, so I don't know that Big Box is even collecting that data. If they are, it seems like they would give it to us. But regardless of whether they're doing it by average damage per game or not, it is seeming to have the effect of squatting people up based on average damage per game,
Some banana.
even if it's not done directly.
Thank you. And some shield.
Some shield sounds mighty nice right about now. Did you get a banana? Okay, you need the banana.
It's okay.
Now here, we're about to come into contact with that unfortunate squad of two, Izzy, Lou, and Gil.
Laying low.
But right before we start shooting, A3 Blackshot knocks out the second squad to get knocked out in this game a full 6 minutes after I knocked out the previous squad with their last guy in construction.
I don't see any gold.
The zone is now shrinking.
Oh, we got company. Right in front of you, Elboss.
No,
Right
don't
over here.
kill me, these.
4 squads remaining.
Okay, I'm hidden. Oh, I see him. 24. No shield. There's a guy over there.
Teammate down.
Oh shit. Nice.
Come here, Elboss. Come here.
I'm here. Come. Just told me
No,
to
no, no.
do
Right here.
something.
There you go.
I have no knife. Use a banana. I mean,
Going into the tower.
tower? Yeah, I need a little bit.
There's a shield shaker.
Oh, I need some AR. Oh, there's a golden CX up here if anybody wants. I'll pick it up. Anybody want it?
No, I
Elbows? Leave them ordering. Okay. I'll take it for the one. Someone up here? Ooh.
Teammate down.
Oh man. One's in the building under Peanut. Top level, just jumped out. Coming to you, Elbow. On top of you. Right on me. Coming to you now. Got that caliber. Careful. Nice.
Good job, Elba.
You can get a quick res. Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Okay, there's a bunch of stuff out here where they were killed, so
Thank you.
grab this stuff.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, here's one guy. Okay, fuck.
P90, purple. Purple P90 in here.
Okay. Grenade.
Oh, I just took a major hit.
Oh no.
87 meters, this guy. Oh, shot me too. Only 3 guys left.
Teammate down.
Yeah, one more. He's on top. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh! Wasn't
That's
expecting that win. Alright.
Jeez.
Nice job, guys.
Oh, 2,000 points.
So in this match, we saw that the 4 squads in the middle had all about the same damage per game. So the skill matching was done very well in that case. We saw that the very best squad, which was thrown in there probably because they were all squatted up together as high-level players that they couldn't do anything about, that in the end they didn't win anyway. And we also found that sometimes it doesn't seem so great for the people at the bottom. And it's probably for a similar reason as the people at the top. It's difficult to find matches where all of the players are low-level players, and they would be sitting around forever if they tried to fill up matches with just people at their skill level. This video took me forever to make. Many hours. Takes a lot longer than most people would think. So if you got anything out of it, please do me the favor of giving it a like. And if you have anything to say on the subject of matchmaking in Population 1, please leave it in a comment for me below. Thank you for watching.